I want to talk briefly about love languages. Do you know what love languages are?
Yeah, like French or like Spanish. What do you mean?
I mean, like, there was like this psychology guy who said that like there's five love languages, and basically there's five different ways that people express their love for somebody. And like one of them is like gifts, and the other one's like acts of service, and the other one is quality time or words of affirmation, like just complimenting people.
Mm.
And like I think there's like one more, I don't know, I lost count. But I remember I was in my old apartment with Ricky, and my brother Dom was over, and Dom was reading an article about love languages, and he read off those ones, and he was like, we were like kind of discussing. He was like, "Well, Ricky, which one of those is Jimmy's love language?" And she was like, "Honestly, none of them." And I was like, "That's fucking bullshit, dude. That's fucking bullshit."
It's fucked up.
Because you know what love language isn't on there that should be on there? Messing with people. Messing with people is my love language, dude. And I think it's a lot of people's love language. If I fuck with you, if I make fun of you, that means I like you. It always has meant that. I don't make fun of people I don't like.
Yeah.
In fact, if I'm super nice to you all the fucking time, it means we're not that close.
It's definitely like a boy thing though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's maybe why like girls don't really think about it that way.
Yeah, but
Because girls are very nice to each other to be mean.
Exactly. So, but that's the thing. It's like girls are nice to each other while secretly being mean to each other. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas guys are mean to each other while secretly being nice to each other. And like, I think that goes both ways. And what annoys me is like, I'll try to say that and I'll be like, no, messing people are like, well, that's not on the list. And I'm like, well, what the fuck is the list? Some fucking guy that went
Who
to
got
Oxford.
no ass.
Yeah, who got no ass, who's probably not funny or like cool or anything, is gonna fucking make a list of 5 things that he thinks are the only fucking ways that people can express love. And then if somebody like me and many other people that I know come along and say, well, I express love by ragging on people and joking with them. And somebody's gonna be like, well, this fucking one dude says that that's not a love. Well, fuck that one dude.
Yeah.
I don't even know who that one dude is. I don't know his name, but I can tell you what, he's fucking wrong. He's wrong because now I'm in a fucking argument with my girlfriend about I don't have any love languages, and I'm like, no, this is my love language. And then every girl I've ever had this conversation with, they're like, no, it can't be because it's not on the list. I'm like, fuck your stupid fucking list,
Yeah,
dude.
fuck the list.
Honestly, why are like just because some guy says something, I hate that shit. I hate when people
Also, this is a guy's perspective, so it's like this is a list that I should be looking out for you. This isn't a list you should be using on me.
Just because somebody says something doesn't mean it's true.
Yeah.
It's the oldest philosophical fallacy in the book. It's called an appeal to authority, meaning that this guy who is a doctor says this. And then people go, whoa, well, then it must be true. This guy who is a psychologist says that there are 5 love languages. Well, fuck that guy. Just because he's a psychologist, he's right. Look, this is something that I've tried to explain to people who get who get all caught up in the accolades and the imagery, and they look at somebody famous and they think that famous person must be like better than them or different than them, and it's like they get caught up in the fucking like pomp and shit like that. You know what I mean? When you go to a bar, there are plenty of people that do my job, musicians. There are plenty of musicians. There are good musicians and there are shitty musicians. If somebody walks in and says, I'm a musician and I think that that's this chord, or I think this is the way it should sound. Just because you have the prerequisite of being a musician does not make you a good musician. It doesn't make you right. And that goes for everything.
Yeah.
You're a chef? Are you a good chef? You're a psychologist. Are you a good psychologist? Are you a psychologist who brings people in for appointments and sits on a chair and tells them the fucking same shit over and over again and doesn't really actually tap into it because they're burned out from their job, or better yet, they don't even know how to connect with certain people, but they want to keep charging them money? Are you that therapist? There are bad therapists. Just because your fucking therapist says something doesn't mean he's fucking right or she is right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It angers me, dude. It angers me that people are that fucking like caught up in that shit where they don't have the capacity to think for themselves. Be like, dude, just because this fucking guy says that messing with people isn't a love language doesn't make it right, you know? And you have to have the balls as a human to look someone in the eye and say, hey, 5 love languages guy, I got one for you. You're fucking wrong. And no, I'm not even messing with you, bitch. Because I don't love you. In fact, I fucking hate you, dude. I fucking hate you, and I hate your love languages. Mainly because I don't do any of that shit, and it makes me look bad.
It gets me no
It
ass.
gets me no ass, dude.
You trying to get ass directly affected me.
Yeah. That guy, that's what that guy was trying. That guy was trying to get ass. He just listed a bunch of stuff that he does. Oh, you compliment your girlfriend. Oh, you spend time with your girlfriend. You give her gifts on holidays. Big fucking
All
deal,
that
dude.
shit is the stuff that a guy is like, oh my God, if I was with her, I'd take her on trips and
Yeah.
I'd take her on dates every night and da, da, da.
Yeah, dude, and here's the secret. No, you wouldn't. No, you fucking wouldn't, dude. I mean, you might, but
You
like,
definitely do some of that stuff.
but not as much as you think you would before you're dating them.
Oh, yeah.
Like when I had a crush in high school, I was like, oh my God, I would live my world for her. I didn't even text her. I fucking thought
You invented ghosting.
I kind of did. I was the original
First
ghost. Dude.
documented ghost.
The first documented ghost took place in 2007 after the St. Demetrius Greek Orthodox production of Jesus Christ Superstar. Yeah, man. So fuck love languages. Fuck you if you fuck with love languages. Unless you agree with me, really. I mean, I don't normally say that. I'm not a big like fuck you unless you agree with me thing guy.
But hey,
This is a hill I'm gonna die on.
I'm down for it.
I refuse to believe that messing with people is not an act of kindness, or else I'm a dick, and I refuse to believe I'm a dick.
Yeah. How can you go wrong if you're never right?
Exactly. True.
And then my sunglasses come down. Fucking, yeah! Doom, doom, doo, doo.
Yeah, man. That's all I had to talk about this week. I needed to get that off my chest. I need to get that out of my chest. My heart.
Thank you.
My heart.
Thank you.
Yeah. Another love language? Lecturing people.
Lecture.
If I lecture you, if I take the time out of my day to go on a 30-minute dissertation about whatever we're talking about to you,
It means I like you.
I like you. I like you. I have these thoughts, and because I love you, I want you to have these thoughts.
Yeah.
Or at least I want you to hear these thoughts.
You're sharing, dude.
Yeah, I'm sharing with you
You're
my
a
inner
sharer.
mind, my inner self.
Yeah.
It doesn't fall on the list. Lecturing.
Dude, that's why people listen.
Exactly. Because we love them.
We love them.
We love
We
them.
love to share.
And all we do is lecture them and mess with them.
Exactly.
We lecture them and then make fun of them for listening.
Don't you guys understand that we love you?
We love you.